Welcome back to another After Work special. My name is Garrett, and this is Mojo Manufacturing. Alright, it is now the weekend, and I have to work tomorrow. So I'm gonna make this a nice prototyping night and just do a few things. So I cut both of these at the same time, reluctantly. I didn't really know what to expect, but this is some prototyping I got going on here, and that fits right in there. I'll show you. I really didn't need these other holes, but it was just easier to do this way. And we're in. Look at that. First part of the prototype done. So a little bit about this prototyping. I have heard about PPAs or provisional patent applications for a while now. I first heard about it probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago when I was in college about these things. And these other things called royalties. So a buddy of mine has these ideas. He comes up with these ideas all the time. And I like to make stuff generally, so that's what I do. That's why I have these machines and stuff that make stuff. And he asked me if I would go on this sort of venture with him, so I said absolutely. And he has these ideas, and I sort of designed them up in Fusion 360 and then go and prototype them. So that's what this is. It's a prototype for something, and hopefully we can get a provisional patent. I've heard that they're not too hard. I've done some research on them. They're not too bad, but this is just sort of like a side gig on top of everything else that I generally like to do. Shifter handles, and hopefully maybe make motorsports products or something like that later on in life. But this is just that type of side thing that I really like to do. So that's why I'm doing it. This was just really one of those cool projects that I really wanted to show because I've never used a V-block before. And I got this from a tool guy where I got my parallels from, which I'm still waiting on my parallels from Tormach. So I got this V-block, sort of like a V-block from that guy. I think it cost me 20 bucks. It's brown and sharp. It's pretty old, but I mean it's fairly awesome, and it got the job done. I've never used one before, and I was using machining something round, so figured why not try this out. So that was cool too. So aside from doing some prototype stuff this weekend, I also ran a few shifter knobs. Just the first operation though, so nothing special, just first operation on those, and you've seen those before, so I didn't want to show them. But the prototyping stuff was fairly cool, so I wanted to show that too. So when I have the machine running now, I usually have my laptop out here in the shop with me. My machine's running, but it's just sitting there idle right now, so I'm over here doing whatever needs to be done, working on Fusion. I'm debating on whether or not I should make a fixture for those shifter knobs. I already have the Carve Smart jaws here, and I'm debating whether or not I should go ahead and build a fixture where I can do all 3 ops and would be all 3 operations, and on the 3rd operation it would run 2. Yeah, that wouldn't work, so never mind, that would just run 1. So I'll figure that out. I'll think about it this week at work and see how things go. But for now, good weekend.